Screw your freedom. Ow, ow, get down. Ow. So, from what I hear is they kind of try to steer him a specific way by asking him about immigration. And he goes another way. So let's check this out.
If you are an immigrant, you're an immigrant in this country. Yeah. Did you have a visceral reaction to what they're doing, what ICE is doing when you see the videos of it?
I see that right there. That's laying it right out there for him to go off if he wanted to. See what he says.
Well, I tell you, you said that immigrant, I'm so proud and happy that I was embraced by the American people like that. I mean, imagine I came over here with the age of 21, with absolutely nothing. And then to create a career like that. I mean, in no other country in the world could you do that. Every single thing, if it's my bodybuilding career, if it's my acting career, becoming governor, the beautiful family that I've created, all of this is because of America.
He went right around that. He went right around that and talked about all of the greatnesses, the great things of being an immigrant in America. Very smart, Arnold.
That's true.
And so this is why I'm so happy to see firsthand that this is the greatest country in the world, and this is the land of opportunity. And I think because I'm such a proud American and a proud immigrant that came to America, I was asked to do, on July 4th, a big speech, the keynote speech at Mount Vernon, where George Washington was laid to rest, and where he lived and all that, to celebrate the 250th anniversary of America, the existence of America. And I will be doing the speech that they asked me because I'm an immigrant, and there will be 7,000 some people there, and there will be people that will be sworn in and will become citizens that day.
Okay.
So it's really a great celebration. This is what this is all about, is to celebrate people becoming Americans and coming to America and all that. And so I just think the world of the great kind of a history that we have with immigrants in America. But the key thing also is at the same time that we got to do things legal.
That's right.
Important thing, So you got to do things legal. And those people that are doing illegal things in America and that are foreigners, they are not smart.
You damn right.
Because when you come to America,
that's right, Arnold. Do things legally. That's it. That's it. I always relate to the whole do it the legal way thing growing up as a poor black kid, because so many guys that I knew were doing things illegally, and they were literally in almost identical situations to myself. They did not have to steal those things. They did not have to sell those drugs. They did not have to do any of those things that landed them in jail, juvie, or prison, but they chose to. And I chose to do things legally. And I think it turned out just fine. So, yeah. Do things legally. Do things legally. Come on. Do it the legal way. Get down.
you're a guest. And you have to behave like a guest.
That's right. So that means don't go into nobody other person's house showing your ass. Okay? That's what it means to behave as a guest. You don't live here. You don't run nothing here. So you can't come up into my house making demands and doing this and doing that like you running things. Act like a guest so you don't get kicked out or you don't have the police called on you to remove you. He's right.
I go to someone's house and I'm a guest, then I will do everything I can. Keep things clean and to make my bed and to do everything that is the right thing to do rather than committing a crime.
Why is she touching him? She trying to get him this? Is she trying to get him to stop going on this rant about doing things legally? Look, I already told you in the past, especially when they're busting people in, if anyone was sold a dream and the politicians were doing things illegally and not the right way, I do feel bad about that. I do feel bad for them because they say, hey, come on over. No. We know what the normal process is. But no, just come on over. We got you. Don't worry about it. I feel bad for those people. I feel bad for the children that may have come over and didn't know, their parents were doing something illegally to get in, and then have to be deported and stuff like that. So, there's certain situations I feel bad for. However, as a whole, okay, when you make that decision to do something illegal, when a bunch of other people that live right in your country with similar circumstances are doing things the legal way and waiting in line, and you butt in line, I'm sorry, for the most part, that's wrong. And I get there may be certain desperate situations where someone maybe they just had to cross the border. I would have to hear those stories. But, and in certain situations, they're saying, hey, listen, deport yourself, but we will help bring you back legally. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like they're making things kind of easy. Just show up, we'll take a flight, or deport yourself, we'll help you come back legally. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But Arnold's right. I don't disagree with nothing he's saying right now.
Being abusive or something like that. So that doesn't really work in this country. So I think the important thing is when you become an immigrant to think about, okay, I go to America because I want to use America for the great opportunities that America has in education, in jobs, creating a family, all of those kind of things. Then you have to think about, okay, if I get all of those things from America, then I have to give something back. You have a responsibility as an immigrant to give back to America and to pay back to America.
Well, he's definitely giving back in his entertainment.
And to go and do something for your community for no money whatsoever. Give something back to after-school programs.
Well, he did that for money, but, I kind of see where he's going. I'm sure he's giving millions to charity. Usually once you get up there and you're making that much money, you kind of have to get a tax break anyway. With certain tax breaks, there's a lot of different tax breaks you can get, but yeah.
Special Olympics or whatever it is, make this country a better place.
I don't know, go for yourself.
There's one chick on here that I cannot stand. And I'm not going to say she is. She has the smuggest, resting face that I've ever seen in my life. And the look is all in the eyes. I just, whenever I don't even watch the show. I only watch certain clips from time to time because she gets under my skin so much with some of the most heinous things that she says sometimes. So I don't even watch the show, but every once in a while I will watch clips where someone else is talking about, something that has gone on the show or whatever. But, yeah, he's right. Tell me if you disagree, and if you disagree, why? Explain. I enjoyed this. If you enjoyed my commentary and my reaction, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Now, hit the subscribe button. 10 million subscribers. Come on, press it now. Do it. 10 million subscribers. Woo!